Okay, so another way that you can find to enroll into a plan is going to be by using what is called a weather related disaster SEP. So, in other words, if you're in a state that has been affected by a weather disaster, and usually um, you'll know because your governor will declare a state of emergency in regards to a certain weather event. So, in Florida, for example, if there's a hurricane, and usually if something happens where a lot of people are out without power, there's a lot of damage. Um, that may require the governor to declare a state of emergency, which would then get the Federal Emergency Management Agency involved. And then once that happens, usually they'll give that state or those certain counties some extra time to sign up for a plan. So you want to check in your local area. You can go onto the FEMA.gov website and you can check the location where you live and see if you are in one of those disaster weather emergency areas. If you are, then there's a good chance that you may be able to use this weather uh, related disaster special enrollment period to sign up for a plan. And now the time frame is a little bit different for every state because again it depends on when the actual weather event took place and what enrollment period that it affected. So in some areas, it may affect the ability to enroll during the annual enrollment period. So let's say there was a tornado that happened and in Oklahoma and it was in October, November. Then if it caused enough devastation to be declared an emergency, then the state will give you a certain amount of time to sign up for a plan, extra outside of the actual annual enrollment period, which ended, December 7th. So let's say something happened, there was a natural disaster, then you would have 2 months in some cases to sign up for a plan after you miss the enrollment period. So that could be even if you moved out of state or something of that nature. Anything that would normally be a special enrollment period, such as moving, such as maybe you got out of a rehabilitation facility, maybe you're new to Medicare, any of those situations, you can utilize the special enrollment period for a weather disaster. So, the annual enrollment period being October 15th through December 7th, you can use the open enrollment period, which is between January 1st and March 31st. Those are all enrollment periods that could have been missed as a result of a weather disaster. And so when that happens, you may be eligible for that. And so will allow you to enroll into another plan. So if you're ever worried or concerned that you're not going to be able to enroll in a plan, there may always be another option for you to do that. Another enrollment period that's available this year that has been available in previous years, but this year has been more of an option because a lot of people were changed to a different plan without their knowledge. So we've come across a lot of individuals who were just having a prescription drug coverage only, PDP. Um, and those individuals were switched by their states to that prescription drug coverage only because they had low income subsidy. Okay. So if you're a person who maybe you don't have Medicaid, but you do still get help to pay for your medications, you may have been one of those people that was switched to just prescription drug coverage only, and you lost the plan that you had. Well, if that was the case and you did not know about this, you could actually get enrolled into another plan. And Medicare gives you, at least 2 months after you find out that you're in this plan without your knowledge to sign up for another plan. So you have a lot of options out there that will allow you to switch to another plan. Um, Even individuals who you may have been, you're retiring. So if you're retiring and you're leaving your job, but you already signed up for Part A, and you're going to be signing up for Part B, as in boy, now you have the opportunity to sign up for a plan as well. So you don't have to wait until the annual enrollment period to sign up for any plans. I would always check with your local agent, or if you have an agent that you work with over the phone, such as myself, I'm remote. So I'm a person who can talk to anyone at any time. But if you have an agent already and they've been helpful to you, go reach out to them. Let them know, hey, I want to move out of this plan. Is there any option for me to do so? And they will be happy to look up, what's available to you and see if there's something else out there that might more closely suit you. So thank you for taking the time on this Sunday afternoon to discuss these things with me. If you have any questions or concerns, or you're just, kind of confused, because a lot of people are, um, put those comments in the link in, put those comments down below, and I'll see what I can do to help you as much as I can. So, but thank you for joining me on this Sunday. I'm about to go ahead and get back to this red snapper. It's going to be delicious. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye bye. See you next time.